Hey everybody, eNtaK here. Welcome back to Crossout. Today I am extremely excited to show you some of the new Dawn Children stuff. Look at this beast. This is a craft that I made in a very short amount of time, and it is featuring the new hovers, one of the new guns, and some of the new structural parts. Now keep in mind, everything you're going to see in today's episode, in the next few episodes, everything is still a work in progress, okay? So things are still subject to change. There are also some things that I'm not going to show you, such as the stats, the weapons, the various modules and things that are still being worked out, just simply because those things are going to be tweaked and there's no point in showing them right now. But we're going to take a look at the new weapons, the new hovers, the new wheels, and some of the structural parts, and then some of the various different things that you are going to see in this new update. Now, I am extremely excited about this thing because this is one of the new guns, and it is actually really cool. It's like this it's the big plasma emitter thing, and it looks, out of all the weapons, this thing, in my opinion, looks the coolest. Now, this is just featuring some of the new structural parts, very quick little craft that I made, and you can see we got the red beam, we got synthesis, we got the wildfire, and the spark. I use this is like a ventilation box, observation pod, hull part, just a bunch of different things. This is kind of cool. It's a bigger part than what it looks like, and it allowed me to make this thing pretty quickly. Now the hovers are really easy to use, actually. I'm kind of surprised by that. I didn't think that they would be this easy to use. If you lose one, what happens to your craft? And so I thought we would do something like that and just see. So it still flies. I mean, it's not amazing though, but it still flies. So if you lose one of your hovers, you can still do okay. I thought we would do this as a test, just to kind of check it out and see. I mean, even there you can see it, so it still can drag. Actually, this is more stable than the last. Nope, never mind. I lied. So, yeah, so today we're going to be hopping into all these different things. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video, so let's get right into looking at some of these weapons. I'm pretty sure that I'm not just seeing this, but I think if I added on another booster, I get even higher. I mean, it makes sense, and so I think you can probably go even higher than what I just was. Okay, so what we just saw was the big plasma emitter thing. And this is the little red ray machine gun. It's basically a rapid firing laser. And look at this. I'm pretty sure that heats up various parts right there. And I'm also sure that I can probably slap a few things on here module wise and cool this thing down. So I think what we'll do is I'm trying to figure out the best way to make this video. Since I can't show you certain things, I'm just gonna slap new weapons on, and then we'll check out each one as we go along. Okay, this is the spark. This is like the Tesla coil thing, and keep in mind that I think we can. This would be even more devastating, obviously, if we had way more of them. And we'll test out multiple instances of having more than just one. And the way that I built this only can sustain. It's got that 10 energy cap, and so we'll have to probably maybe tweak it a little bit to see if we can get a whole bunch on here. Alright, so this is synthesis. This is that plasma emitter thing, and we got it's a burst. I did not expect that. I thought it was like a sniper. Whoa, this thing can actually fire fairly quickly. Well, you can't hold it down. You have to basically tap it. And you have to rev it up, too. Oh, I like this thing a lot. Oh, this is nice. All right, I want to check something out. I actually really like this gun. This might be one of my new favorites. Just the way it works. Oh, and you can long range fire this thing too. Slap a scope on here, or have a couple of these, and you can cause some serious damage. I think this is pretty cool. All right, I've slapped 2 of them on here. I like this thing a lot. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's some significant damage, man. Look at that. And if you notice, there is no ammo that's required for this. And so having 2 of them on there is pretty sweet. Okay, this is ridiculous. These are those Wildfire plasma emitters, and they actually take 6, and so you have to... Well, I had to slap on a generator, but these things are freaking massive. Massive guns, and they weighed this thing down so much. But they do some serious damage, too. I just really like these things a lot, and you notice these do have ammo, and so you need to have additional ammo if you want to have like a lot of these, like a lot of shots with this thing. But these things are freaking sweet, man. Alright, so I've got 3 of the red beams on here, and I have a cooler, and I've equipped it with the generator. So check this out. This is insane. Look at this. Look at this action. This is nuts, man. And so I think you'd have to do some significant work to get these things to like fire quite often, but it's pretty they're pretty freaking good. I'm gonna tweak this just a little bit and see what I can do. And these things, I mean, just like a regular machine gun, you can target specific parts for sure and probably shave things off quite well. But keep in mind, I mean, those hovers only have 200 HP, and so it kind of took a while to blow one of those off. Alright, so check this out. This is sweet. I hooked this up with 2 coolers and 3 radiators, and I mean, look at how long you can fire these things. And I mean, it's nice, but like, look at how long it's taken just to shave off one of the hovers here. It's a significant amount of time, and so I don't know how. I think these might be like a support weapon. Like if you equip one of these with something else to like shave off smaller parts or something like that. Just because, I mean, it doesn't seem like, it kind of seems like it would take forever to like take off certain things with these. It's not bad, but it just, I don't know. I don't know. They're really cool though. So one of the things I wanted to know was, can the spark just shoot through things? But look, it's kind of graying out like I can't. And so I'm assuming that you can't just like, oh my gosh. This could be pretty detrimental to a foe right here. Just insane amount of damage from these things. A little hard to control with 3 of the boosters on each side. I mean, that's pretty good. A lot of these weapons, in my opinion, seem like they would be good support weapons. Like mixed with something else. Like maybe a good combination of, you know, and it just kind of goes all over the place. It does look like it's targeting certain. Let's do another test on that. I wonder if it's targeting certain components, or if it's like, let's just kind of roll up next to it and just shoot generally and see where it goes. Or if I can maybe, yeah, look, it's just kind of going all over the place. It looks like it's targeting the hovers though. All right, let's try it again. I mean, you can kind of control it a little bit, but look, it's targeting like key components first. Like it went for the gun there instead of like just the center of the body. And so it does look like these could be pretty effective at, yeah, look, it's targeting, yeah, look, it's targeting the hovers and the guns. That's kind of cool. Looks like they prioritized component targeting. That's kind of cool right there. I like those a lot. All right, and then there are also these lunar wheels right here, which are the first thing to know. Now I'm dragging because I put something on the bottom that I was going to use for that hover vehicle. But the thing to note with these are that they stick out a long way. And so while they look pretty cool, they definitely seem like they could easily get destroyed. You're trying to build like a futuristic vehicle. Those things could obviously make it look even more so. Alright, I built a beast that I think will be really good for battle. Here it is right here, 3 hovers on each side. We've got some really cool like plating in the front to protect it from getting the hovers blown off. I've got 2 of the synthesis, and underneath here I have a scope mounted, which allows me to see everything quite well and still have fairly accurate shots. I wish you could hold these down. I think that there's a really good reason as to why they have it so you can't do that, because these things are pretty freaking good. I think out of all the new weapons, these might be my favorite just because of the burst fire action. Now I am a little concerned about like shooting over the side for the front gun, but I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. This thing is going to be designed to be a sniper, and so we'll see how it goes. I think it'll do just fine. I'm kind of concerned about the scope, but I don't necessarily need it, and so if I blow it off, it's not a big deal. Now, what I did, if you notice, I put on the front, I put the vents to kind of plate it up, and then in between the next two, I also put some, and then I figure if those get blown off, the back ones don't really matter. I'm dead in the water probably, and so keeping them relatively protected, I think is going to be a good thing. And but it is kind of boxy. I don't really like the boxy look, but I think it's fine. So we're gonna load this up. I hope there's people actually playing in on the server for. Since it is the dev server, it's like a closed group, and so we'll see if I can actually find a match with this thing. All right, here we go, loading up into the action. We're on Fortress, okay. All bots, no one's playing. Destroy all enemies. The map has a neutral location. Okay, so here's the two things I want to look at. I'm pretty certain that 6 boosters is going to be way too much. Like, really hard to control. I also want to see. Go up that thing. What's the bot doing? I'm trying to do. I'm trying to scale the wall. Can't you tell? I just want to see if it's possible. Doesn't look like going straight up something like that is, but I bet you I can probably go up something. I can probably just like scale on the side of this. Yeah, I mean you kind of can. So coming down off of something obviously would probably work. Now here's the two things that I'm wondering about with these guns. I bet there's lead time. Oh, I can't hold them down, man. I keep thinking I'm trying to hold them down, and it's not. You gotta tap it. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be some lead time issues. 6 boosters though. Oh man, yeah, way too much. Can target the. Oh, I just got blasted by an 88. No problem. I did lose a hover there. Yeah, 6 boosters, I think, in tight corridors will be pretty freaking hard to use. Because you kind of look at that acceleration when you have less. But I think you can... Oh, you can Q&E it. You can Q&E. That's really nice. Yeah, okay, sweet. So you can Q&E. I was just, like, really concerned about, like, controlling these things. Because it seems rather insane having 6 of them. And I don't think 6 is a good number to have. It seems like it might be a little too much. All right, is he out of ammo maybe? All right, so what we'll do is, since we played with bots, I'll go back to the garage and we're gonna do some jumps, and I want to see how it does over obstacles and stuff. So let's just see. I love how high that is. Okay, so yeah, and then we'll go back into battle, and maybe we'll roll out probably a wheeled version of something of this maybe, and we'll test out some of the other weapons, because I definitely think that. Let's see what happens when you jump off. Oh, look at that slow descent. That's sweet. That's kind of cool. I mean, you can go along the side of walls and stuff, and so it is definitely different. I don't know how practical it would be to do something like that, but needless to say, it is really cool. And hopefully you guys don't mind the way that I'm doing this video. Instead of like just getting into battles and testing out all the guns, I really want to experiment. Yeah, there's not enough power to get up the wall, you know what I mean? All right, so let's load up a wheeled vehicle. Like, I'll build a wheeled vehicle version, and we'll go into battle with it. Okay, so we got a 5200 power score vehicle here. Now, this is featuring two of those large plasma emitters, and it is quite ridiculous because they are half the size of this vehicle. I wonder, do I rock if I stop too fast? Anyway, so one thing that I failed to note about these things are that they have a really slower flight time. It's not like you're shooting the high velocity projectiles at them or something like that. They do a lot of damage, but they definitely have a slower flight time. I just can't believe the size of these things. Well, we're back in a match, but unfortunately we have nothing but bots again, which sucks, and I don't know how well these things will do against bots, because all the bots at all the bots have really, really lightweight builds, but they have like machine guns that can easily tear you apart. And so I'm really concerned about my HP getting shaved off. Oh, we got a little bit of lag there. Alright, so let's just wait on them, because they're going to definitely come across here. And I want to blast somebody. Samantha. Dang it, the flight time. The reload. Maybe it'd be good to have like these set to 2 different triggers. Oh! Yeah, I think maybe if they were set to 2 different triggers, that would definitely be even better. That kind of was a little lift there. We got drones. Whoa, one-shotted. Yeah, I think if you had them set to left and right, you know. Oh, crap. Yeah, definitely top heavy. Center of mass is all screwed up on this thing. Because it was not built for, I mean, I guess it's not bad, though. But it just wasn't built to handle these massive guns. Oh, gosh. I can't even back up. I'm dead. Freaking bots destroyed me. Well, yeah, I think they, like I said, a lot of these builds, I think a lot of the weapons will be good with, like, mixed with something else. I think these would be a good support weapon mixed with, I don't know, something more protective. I'm not entirely too sure. Maybe a Caucasus or something. I think like mixing the futuristic weapons with like the weapons we have in game right now are definitely going to be really cool to see like combinations that people use and like what's good and what's not. But anyway, guys, I'm going to call for the video right there. Definitely look forward to seeing another video tomorrow on some more, I'm going to call it the dev server stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if I, you know, didn't show something you wanted me to show, either I can't show it or I forgot, and so I'm sorry. If you would like more specific testing or something, definitely let me know, and I'll definitely check those out for you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.